everybody, it's your girl JLuv81. What's going on, guys? I am here to talk about 3 NES games that I grew up with that I still haven't beaten. Now, there are tons and tons of NES games that I have not beaten, but these are 3 specific games that I actually grew up with, that I actually had as a child, and now as an adult, I still have not beaten it. Will I give it a shot again? Maybe. I'm working on one currently, so let's get started. The first game that I still have not beaten, Milton's Secret Castle. You have no idea. Milton's Secret Castle is an action puzzle game that was released in 1986. You play the character Milton, who has to rescue Queen Eliza and the musical instruments of the people that were stolen from the evil warlord and his demons. The music is what the people use to communicate with one another. However, Milton does not have that ability. He must go through the castle, which has many different rooms and mazes. The only weapon you have is to shoot bubbles? Yeah, bubbles. You can use the bubbles to discover secret doors. What really is aggravating is when you lose a life, you get game over. Just recently, I discovered that if you hold left of the controller while pressing start at the title screen, you can start where you left off. Just recently! This does not work before collecting the first crystal and was only featured in the manual of the Famicom version. Otherwise, this game has no continues. The enemies keep respawning and doing everything in their power to make your life hell. This game is extremely difficult, and I'm hoping one day I get to beat it. We'll have to see. The second game that I still haven't beaten, but I am currently working on it, is Zelda 2: The Adventures of Link. Zelda 2: The Adventures of Link is a direct sequel to the original The Legend of Zelda. Link once again has to save Princess Zelda, who has fallen under a sleeping spell. What makes this game so different from other Zelda games is that it is a side-scrolling platform style with role-playing elements. It introduced Link's magic meter, experience points, and the Dark Link character. It also has an overworld top-down perspective, which is still my personal favorite. Enemy silhouettes appear and pursue you, and if you get hit by one, you enter a side-scrolling battle mode. The difficulty in this game is the truth. Combat is only restricted to the sword and a shield. The sword reminds me of a dagger or a butter knife, and the sword beam does not go as far as it does in the first game. When Link loses all his lives, the game is over. If you choose to continue, you have to restart from the Northern Palace where you began your journey. You have no idea the frustration I get playing this game since I was a kid. It is so unforgivable. BS! Are you kidding me? The last game that I still haven't beaten is Goonies 2. The Goonies 2 is a sequel to the original Goonies game that was only released on the Famicom in Japan. You play Mikey and have to rescue his friends who have been kidnapped by the Fratellis. This game has platform and first-person mode. Whenever a player exits the platform screen by entering the door, it shifts to first-person mode. It uses a command menu similar to Shadowgate, which I totally suck at, and you have to explore the room searching for hidden items. Your weapons are a yo-yo, slingshot, and boomerang. The different areas on the map and finding warp zones is definitely confusing, and I always end up lost. This is the frustrating part of this game. I don't know where to go. It doesn't tell you, there's no hints. I severely just get frustrated and then I have to rage quit. That is the issue I have with this game, and I don't want to cheat. I don't want to have to look it up, but I may have to do so. One of these days, that is my goal, is to beat this game once and for all. So guys, those are my 3 NES games that I grew up with that I still have yet to beat. Hopefully, one of these days. I don't know about this one though. Woo! This one severely pisses me off. I need patience, and that's the only way I'm gonna have to do it. So let's keep our fingers crossed, guys. Now, I want to see, I'm talking to the retro community. I'm talking to anybody. I want to see each and every one of you do a response. Do a response video and let me know what games you grew up with. And they have to be NES games. What games did you grow up with that you still haven't beaten? Maybe it's just me. I'm no Mega Dan, but you know, I do give it a shot and I'm hoping to complete these games. That's going to be on my list. So guys, thank you for joining me. And if you like what you see, hit the like button, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys later.